Mm,
mm,
Hello, good evening, everyone. Please, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, we can hear you, sir.
Okay, all right. Thank you. Once again, good evening, everyone. I trust you had a great day, and welcome back to class. And it's another time to just do few things and see where that leads us. And appreciate your time, appreciate your data and everything. It's just one of the things needed to get better. So, has anyone laid his or her hands on what we did yesterday, despite not having the video available? Anyone? You can unmute and talk. Let's just. So, Joy, you indicated that you've laid it. So, how was it?
It was fine. It's just that I did not do like exactly the same thing you did. I tried to like do some
Oh,
restaurants instead.
that's fine then. That's fine. That's fine. Any other person?
Actually, me, I could not do anything today because I was so busy.
Okay. All right. All right. So let's just dive into today's class, and we'll be moving straight to um prototyping our few screens that we have, and we'll look at web design and the mobile responsiveness tonight. So let's get right to business. So since we have our screens here now, so let's please do confirm you can see my screen. All
Yes, sir,
right,
we can see your screen.
all right. So these are the few screens we did yesterday, and we'll be looking at prototyping, looking at the basic prototyping settings and triggers for it. You understand? So just make sure you pay close attention and ask necessary question. So once we want to start our prototyping, we select our first screen, or you select whatever screen or element you want to prototype. So this we have our splash screen here. So all we just need to do is click on prototype. And if you have a Figma mirror, that is having the Figma mobile application, all you just have to do is use the Figma mirror, and you don't need to be playing it on your system. Once you are prototyping it, it will be effective on your what on your Figma mirror, so you can see if the interaction works or not. I hope that is clear, right? I need feedback. I hope that is clear. Please, can you hear me? Okay. All right. So the first thing, you select the screen you want to prototype, then you come to this right properties layer, the top right. If you see prototype, click on prototype. It means that you are ready to what? To link the screens together. So since we want to link our splash screen to this, all we need to do is we drag this our plus towards to this welcome screen. Then the settings pops up here. So we have the on tap. Let me play my this thing here to show you. All right. Can you see this part? Is it visible there?
Yes, we can see. Sir, how did you get this part? This one, that screen.
Yeah,
That you saw?
I only use my preview this thing here. I click on my preview here.
Okay, okay.
All right. So let's bring up our settings here. So this is a trigger here, which is on tap. It means that once I tap on this screen, it moves towards, it navigates to the welcome screen, just like this. Let me tap on it again. So once I tap on it, you can see the movement. Please, and at this point, I need feedbacks, please. So I can know we are on the same page. Can you see that movement? Okay, all right. So that's for the on tap trigger. Do you understand? So it means that once your application is being launched and this splash screen pops up, the user afterwards click on it. Do you understand? You need to click on it for it to move. Do you understand? So you need to click on it. So that's that. So if it's for the on drag, on drag means that they have to drag it. It means they have to what? They have to drag it. You can see. Can you see that? Did you see that? Can you see I had to drag the screen for me to get to my welcome screen? All right. So that's for the on drag. If you set your trigger to on drag, all right. So we have the while hovering. While hovering is when your mouse is being still hovering on it. So let's have, you can see while my mouse was hovering on it, it brings it back. So you understand? This is, so while I'm moving on it, it brings me back to what? To it. So that's for while hovering. And we have the while pressing trigger. You understand? So, but basically for this one, I don't need this trigger. All I need is what? Is after delay. I need the after delay. That's what I want for this particular trigger. So after delay, I want it to, it has navigated to because I already clicked linked it already. navigate to what? To the welcome screen. The animation now is what? To slide in. I want to slide in. Do you understand? I want to slide in. This is the after delay. Do you understand? So depending on the time you set it, either 800 this second, let me use 100. Let me use 100. Do you understand? So now the animation is you want to slide in. You can have maybe you want it to move in or move out or push in, push out. Do you understand? Or you want it to dissolve or instant. Or you want it, let's look at the instant. The instant means it just happen. You can see it just happened. Do you understand? So you can have the instant maybe to dissolve. You can preview this thing here. So that's for dissolve, and we have the smart animate. That is, if you want to work on one or two animations on the text, we have the moving. So, but for this one, I have the sliding. It's just sliding. So this the welcome screen should just slide in into what? Into the what's it called? Into the splash screen. That's it. So that's what I want for this animation. Then we proceed to linking our welcome screen to button. Our button should move to the home page, to the home screen. So this should be on top. That is, users need to what? To tap the button. So I leave it on tap. So do I want it to slide in also, or to be instant, or moving? Look at how the moving is showing. You can see where my cursor is. This is how it should look like. So I think I'll go with the sliding also. So when I look at it, it brings me to what? So that's just it for the animation. But personally, I just want it to be instant. I just want it to be instant. I want it to be instant. It should just appear. You can see the difference. Do you notice the difference? All right. So is instant. So now we have, now pay attention. We now have the home screen now. We have the home screen now. So in this home screen now, we have a menu here. Something is missing here. Let me see the profile listing. What happened to it? First, that it's showing on my Figma mirror, but it's not showing here. What's happening? Okay, so we have our elements here. Can someone tell me one or two elements that we need to prototype here? What are the elements that need linking or interaction or prototype? You can unmute and answer. No one is saying anything.
I didn't hear you, sir. What do you say?
I said on this home screen now, what do you think we need to prototype here? What are the elements you think we need to prototype here? What functional element do you think we should prototype here? Joy, wanted to say something?
I think the room buttons, like for the regular standard.
Okay. Okay. All right. Any other person?
Yeah, that's that menu button and the search button also. I'm coming. I'm trying to see and the search button and I don't know if there is okay. Don't know why my phone is and the back button also.
And the back button. Where is the back button?
Sorry, that's why I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing it clearly. Okay, there is no back button. Yeah, sorry. I think the menu, the search, and the home button.
Okay. All right. So we have the menu button here. This is an element here. This search is an element too. This filter button is an element too. All these tabs, they're element too. And these rooms, they're what? They are elements. Do you understand? And this bottom bar, they are elements. Each of them are elements that you can what? You can prototype once there's a place that is linking to. Do you understand? So for this home screen now, we don't have a place where the menu is linking to. We don't have a place, so we won't. So, but for the sake that I want to show you an overlay, I don't think we are now. We have a okay. Okay, we need to do that now. Let's just quickly design an overlay. So we have let's do an overlay for this filter button. Let's do an overlay for this filter button. So what are the things that will be on the filter filter? Anyone?
I think price can be there.
Okay, you filter by price one. What else? All right, so let's design the overlay. So for the overlay, all we need to do is what? Create a frame. You draw out a frame. You draw out a frame. Make sure it has the same width as your frame. What the weight of your frame size, which is 390. The height differs depending on your content. So for our overlay, let's have a pattern. What pattern should be out top for our overlay? So let's let's have a 20 corner radius for the two top edges, then something like this. Yeah. So for your overlay, when you're designing overlay for mobile, you can choose to have you have a title. Okay, before a title, let me create a frame of the same size. Let me give it the color of this. Let me give it this color. No, let me give you this color rather. Let me rather give you this color. Yeah, I think I prefer this. So 2. So for your value, you have the title, which is Peter. There's in DM Sans 24 to the top, to the left. We give it 16, medium. And let's do semi-good. Yeah, I'll reduce this. So we have so for your filter, for your overlay, you can choose to have a cancel button, and you can choose not to have a cancel button. So in the case you have a cancel button, you will prototype the cancel button to close overlay. In a case whereby you don't have a cancel button, in the prototype settings, you can do a close overlay trigger there. I don't know if you understand what I just said. You can choose to have a cancel button. Let's say we have how do we do our cancel button? What method should we use? Okay, let's I mean, did I say cancel? I mean the close button. Okay, let's try something else first. Let's try something else. Close, auto layout. Let's give it our button color. Then give it a stroke. C4 stroke 0.3. Our 8 corner radius. Width, we have 20. We are using 000 here. What's our distance here again? Okay, these are color here. It is the width here. All right. I think you should understand better now. This is 24 to the left. Let's see, carry medium. 14. Yeah. So 4 to the left. So prototype, put this in auto layout. Then we have yeah. So what I'm saying is what I was saying the other time, that your overlay, you can choose to have a close button like this, whereby users can click this close to close the overlay. You understand? Well, okay, you know what? Let's get right into it, and let's just leave that. So for our filter, four. We have 42. It's corner radius. Mm, mm, yeah, check the top. So they can filter by price, right? What else again? Let's say location. What else again? Room. What else again? I think let's just leave that. So we have the price, location, room, and put this in auto layout. Then I drag. So I have my feet already. Then I just rename it to filter. So I drag it to this. Where am I having this? Okay. Let me drag it below. Let it be below. Yes, yeah. All right. So we have our filter button here now. Are we together? Okay. So right about now, let's get down to business. So we want to prototype this, and prototype this. So for this thing here, we want it to open an overlay. To open this here. So what I just need to do, let's go back to our prototype. Our prototype. All I just need to do is what? All I need to do is what? All right. Click on the filter, right? Okay, this filter. Then we add our action. So the action is on tap, and the action is towards open overlay. Open overlay. Can you see the open overlay? All right. So we click open overlay, and this is here. This is where I have my, what did I call it again? I have my filter. Instead of me just looking for it, let me just drag it there. Where is it? We are even doing another one instead of this. Oh, okay. Let me remove this step. Let me bring down this thing here back. Yeah. So on tab. So this is open overlay. You can see open overlay. Now, what I was explaining the other time is that you can see this place where my cursor is. Close when clicking outside. Close when clicking outside. It means that, okay, let's still have it like that first. Background. So you can add a background that is, okay, let me show you an example. If I should click on it now, you can see that it doesn't have a background. It doesn't have a background. That's not what I want. So what I want is for it to have a background. So you select background. You can choose to increase, you can change the color here. But if you choose for it to be in black and increase opacity, you can see that it has a background now. Can you see it? All right. So now for the close background, close when clicking outside, it means that once they select any part of this outside layer, this modal will what? This modal will close. It means that this modal will close. So let me click it now. You can see that it's closed because they are clicking outside. So there's no need for this close button. It's useless right now. But if I want to make the button should be useful, I will not click close when clicking overlay, because most times user can mistakenly click outside. Oh, Sunday, you can't see my screen. I want to believe you are the only one. Please confirm that for me, please. All right. So please log out and log in again. So because user can mistakenly click outside, and while they are here to perform their action, they will have to now press the filter button for it to pop up again. So that is stressful. That is why most times we don't use the close when clicking. We need to put a cancel button so that they will press it intentionally by themselves. Are we together? All right. So you can see that this overlay is open. This modal is open at the center. Is at the center, and I don't want it like that. You understand? I want, so I will have to click this position. You can choose for it to be at the top left. You can choose for it to be at the top right. Depend if it's a website now, you see that it will go to the top right. You understand? You can choose to be at what? The bottom center. You understand? You can choose to it to be bottom right. But I want it to be at the bottom center. That's why I want it. And again, you can choose for it to be manual. That is, you can choose to select wherever you want, manually select where you want, what is it called? The overlay should be. Do you understand? So because if you don't want it that way, you can manually select where you want the overlay. So you just drag it and position it wherever you want it to what, wherever you want it to be. So you can choose to select it, drag it wherever you want it to be. Do you understand? And once you close it, it will be right there. Do you understand? So you can see it's right where I want it to be. So, but that's not where I want it to be. So I'll go back to my interaction and put it back to what? To the bottom center. So now I have my what? I have my this thing working perfectly there. Now I want to what's it called? To add interaction to my close button here. So I'll select the close button back here and I will choose what? Instance and choose what? Okay, on top. For the settings. So you can see that it's closed. So once it starts and it closes. So you can choose to add more to it. You can choose for it to what? To dissolve. Depending on what you want. You can see. Choose pushing. Let's just see push. Let's see how the push works. You just go like that, and if it's to go down, you can reduce the time. Let's see. So but let's do it 100. Let's see how it look like. Are we together? So I'm using the push animation, you understand? So just push it back forward, you understand? So and for the open overlay too, you can choose for it to what you can choose it animation should be what should be moving from what the top. So once you click on it, you just come out from the bottom, and once it's closing, it goes back down. You understand? It goes down, goes down. So that's it for the interaction. So what do we have next? What do you have next? What do you have next? We have this particular one. So for this particular one, we'll go back to design. We'll select, since these tabs, they're already on what? On auto layout. You see that the frame are they extended more than outside the frame. Do you see that? Can you see that it's extended more than the outside the frame? So it just needs to close it back to fit the screen. Close it to fit the frame. I hope you are paying attention. Close it to fit the frame. Then you go back to your prototype. Select it. Then you what? Before you go to prototype, make sure you clip the content. Clip the content here. Make sure you press clip content. Go to prototype. From prototype, you choose the horizontal scrolling. Horizontal scrolling. So you see, then you come here to see if it's working. Is it working? All right. So if you have more this thing here, let's see. Let's duplicate this. You see that we have more. We have more to scroll with. You can see we have more to scroll. So now we need to link our what? Our tabs together. So from standard should lead here, should come here, should come here. So once they tap it, the trigger is on tap. So you can choose the animation should be either instant or slide in and out. So I think I prefer the sliding in the animation. So it should just be so let's see how it works. You can see, do you see that? Please, I want feedback so I can know that we are together. All right, so now that we are on standard, let's do the same for suit. Suit should go same way. Suit should go to this place. Slide in to let me quickly bring this regular back to the distance, so we can have regular should come back here on tab. So it should be right. You should go back to the right. So let's see the action here. You can see regular is back and standard is entering. Regular, standard. All right. We have what okay, we've prototype this thing, our suit from the standard screen. So when you're prototyping, you need to be very calm, because if you're not calm or you're not doing it, you don't add patience to it, you forget to link some pages. You understand? So let's link our suit. Our suit should, so just make sure you link all these tabs together. Let's make sure we link all the tabs. So I would do with standard, and let's do along with standard and regular. So let's stay with so you do the rest for others too. So now let's back to this here. Now let's do our vertical scrolling. Our vertical scrolling. So back to design. You can see that the frame also, since it's in auto layer, the frame of our rooms has extended beyond the frame. All we need to do is do the same.
I went to the bank and just do room transaction. This stuff for them to know. I just want to delete that this thing. Delete the transactions so they will not know.
Wisdom, are we safe? All right. So we adjust the frame of our auto layout back to fit this frame, and we clip content. Once we clip content, we move back to our prototype. Then we'll do our vertical scrolling. So our vertical scrolling is ready. Let's see if it works. Okay, it works, right? Are we together?
No, sir, we are not together.
So where exactly do you need me to redo?
Just go over it again. What did you do?
Actually, for the vertical scrolling.
Yes, for the vertical scrolling.
Okay, all right. Wisdom, your hands is raised.
Yeah, it's the same question I wanted to ask. My network glitched, so I wasn't here when you did it.
Okay, all right. Let me do that again there. I said we have our vertical, we have our rooms here. I want you to scroll vertically. You understand? If you notice that we have the frame is extended beyond the height of what our frame, just like we did for the horizontal scrolling here, we have to adjust the frame back to the height of the parent frame. It is very important to do this first. Then you clip your content, clip content here, so that it will not move. If it not clip this content, let me show you what will happen. If it not clip the content and you go ahead to prototype, you click on this no scrolling here, you add the interaction to what? Vertical. This is what will happen if it not clip your content. You see? Are we together? So we now go back and what? Clip our content. We clip our content. Now it's well scrollable, scrolling the way we want it to be. Joy, are we together? Wisdom, are you there? Okay. All right. So that's it for our vertical scrolling. So what else do we need here quickly? I think nothing else. Nothing else. Nothing else. Nothing else. So okay, we need a situation whereby we click a room. We click a room. We click a room. Let's say, which room did we use here? We use this room. Where is it? I think it's this one. All right. So once they click on this room, it should take us to this right here, this page here, to show us the details. So we click on tab. The trigger is on tab. So do we want an instant view, or it should just slide in? So let's use an instant. So let's go and view it here. So once you click on it, it takes us to the room. Are we together? So since it's bringing us here, we have our back button here. Our back button should to lead us back to what's the name of that room? So that's this thing here. Let's see it. To lead us on tap, to lead us to action, navigate to destination. Should be what's the name of that frame? I have no time searching for this thing. Let me just drag it. Yeah, this is your destination. If you take me back here, so I want it to be instant too, whereby once I click on it here, are we together? Take me back there. Takes me back there. So from here, I want to view a room. Once I click a view a room here, a view a room should bring me here. On tap, what should be the animation? The animation should be instant, or let it push. Let's use push. I'm sorry, not sliding. Or should you use sliding? Push from bottom. Let's see. Let's see from bottom. Do you see that now? So we have, since we have a cancel button here, our cancel button should lead us back here, which is on tap and what? And tap should be, since we have something coming from that, it should be, no, cancel should be, see. Let's the cancel be instant. Let the cancel be instant. Yeah. All right. All right. So that's that for our prototype. So now let's go and what? Let's go and play. Let's go and present now. Since we have, let's go and present. You can see. I want you to know something. Anytime you want to share your prototype, anytime you want to share your prototype with someone, make sure that is starting from the beginning where you want them to, where you want it to start from. So if I should start, if my screen is here and I share my prototype, this is where to start from there. And they'll be like, why is there no splash screen and welcome screen? It's just taking me to home screen. Why is it starting from home screen? So make sure you just click restart, or you make sure that you are starting from what? You are starting from the bottom, from the floor first screen before sharing your what? Sharing your prototype. So in case you don't know how to restart and you don't want to press out to restart, press out to restart. It's like that. Do you understand? It's as simple as that. So we are now presenting to the team members. Now we have our Hotel Transvalia mobile screen here. This is the splash screen. We have the welcome screen. User press the next button. We have the tabs here for different rooms. You understand? So we have the filter button where you can filter by price, room, and what? Location. And you can close it here. And you can select a room of your choice. And you can, this is the room details. You can view the room for proper view. For proper view. And this is it. Then you can cancel it. That's the end for a prototype, and you are done. Any question? All right. So back to design mode. So when you are prototyping, make sure that you prototype every functional element. Make sure you prototype every functional element. Okay, let me play this thing again. Let me play this thing again. Because of the class, we didn't prototype every functional element on the home screen. But you now want to go and present to stakeholders. Then you're not pressing this. And I prototype this now. Why is this not working? Why is this not working? It can't work because you did not prototype it. You're not patient enough to prototype it, or you forgot to prototype it. Then you now be asking yourself, "Yeah, work in Jesus' name. Just work for this time. Don't disgrace me. Don't disgrace me." You understand? It happens, but you just need to be very. That's why it's always good to first send your prototype out to people to test with it before going to go and flex your muscle in front of management or stakeholders. You understand? It won't be, that embarrassment won't be nice. They'll just be looking at you like, okay, you said you prototype it. Why is it not working? Then you'll be speaking in tongues to your laptop or probably your screen projector. And you're projecting. It was like, yeah, work now. Just don't disgrace me. Don't forget, it's not your village people. You are the one that forgot to prototype it. So it's very important you patiently prototype your work. You understand? Because the patience you've had in designing a lot of screens is not enough for when you start prototyping. You have to double up your patience. You understand? Why prototyping? Because it can be tedious and overwhelming, but you just have to go through it. Because when you have a lot of screens and you want to and you want to prototype everything, then you're not doing rush work, we will to the answer. You will meet it at the front. That way, we will to the answer. It will be well opened when you want to present your work. So just make sure you do everything correctly before going to go and flex your muscle or tell them, yes, I'm done. Now you have the work. It's good, it's beautiful. Okay, let's look at it. Then you now start asking yourself, well, I did this now. Why is it not working? Why is the button not pressing? So to save yourself that embarrassment, that's it. So for tonight, I said we'll be looking at designing a website, and looking at the mobile responsiveness. Probably we have the time. Let's see. Hopefully we have the time. Okay, Joy, you have the floor.
Sorry, sir. Please, where did you find the pictures? Abi, which plugin did you use for the profile picture at the top?
I use content real um
Content row.
plugins, and you can also use your normal download your a picture and use it. Do you understand?
Okay, sir.
You can download the picture, just select it, come here, put it in image, upload from computer from your library, and that's all.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Wisdom, you have the floor.
Okay, so please I want to ask the iPhone prototype screen you brought up at the left corner of your screen. Where did you how did you bring it up? I wasn't here earlier. My network was acting up.
The what?
The iPhone screen that was on the left side of your screen when you were doing the prototype.
Okay. So once you click on prototype, you can see this place. It's called preview. Once you click on it, it's just pops up. Or you come here, instead of presenting mode, you just tap the what's it called? The drop down icon, then you preview. All right. Something you said you wanted to ask a question yesterday. You said you wanted to present one or two. Can you do that before we design the website or after?
Maybe after, sir.
Okay.
I'm currently busy on my system. Actually, I'm in a meeting. That's I'm not active after.
Okay.
But I just have to
All
be
right.
on that meeting.
Okay. All right then. Oh, voilà. Let's move on. So now we want to design a website. Since we've been designing mobile, so you can understand that there are different levels to designing website. And thankfully that I gave an assignment and few persons, I think probably 7 to 16 did their assignments and they use the right frame. So when you want to design your website, you click on F for your frame, you come to this desktop frame. Once you click on this desktop frame, you can select any one of all this thing. So I prefer to use the desktop frame here. Bring it here. I rename it to what? To the landing page. Landing page. Understand? So, but for now, I just want to design the hero section. Hero section. I just want to design a hero section. And so, let's get right to it. All right, Wisdom, you have the floor.
So this desktop frame, is it for all devices?
Yes, definitely. It's for websites.
Okay, for websites, and then it can serve on all devices, either mobile or PC.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
So let's move on. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Okay, let's design a is it furniture website or something like that. Okay, so I think Joy will give us our brand name again. But let's start with this. Just depending, you'll be our content creator for tonight. Just be at alert. Okay, I have. Let me first put in my this in here. This is my color code. My color code. Yeah. So let me use this as my words. Color. So first thing first, let me create a frame. Create a frame to the top. I should have it. Let me have what is as 100, height 100, like that. Height 100. Then I have my logo. So Joe, what's the name of our furniture brand?
Housemate.
What do you call it?
Housemate. Since there's bedmates, there's no steal their name. We use housemate.
Okay. Within left align. Let's do first. So what font should we use? Wisdom, you have the floor.
So please, I want to suggest that you work with the frame so that we can get a better understanding of how it really works. Sorry, we can work with the what's it called? Grid, layout grid.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
All right, let me do that first then. All right. Let me select my grid here. I'm working with the column grid. I'll set my count to 8. Self. Can you see my grid system? All right. Fresh. So I'm using the column grid because that's the system I want to. I don't really need the height. Yes, I just need for me to select my width just to respond for responsiveness. So, but you can also choose a kind of a row this thing, or you choose the column one, or the grid, which you have to do with what. I love to use my color grid for since I'm designing a website. My margin should be 100. So for website, you can go with 72, 100, or 120. You understand? Or 120. You understand? So you have enough space left and right for your margin. But let me go with the 100 margin. Your gutter is the space between this grid here. You understand? You understand? So I'll maintain my 20 gutter. You understand? You can choose to change your color here. You can choose to change to white, 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 depending on how you can choose to what to increase the opacity, depending on how you want it. You understand? So we have the 8 column grid system, we have the 12 column grid system. So next week we'll be looking at design system. So I'll be teaching you properly on how to create design system, which grid is part of it. You understand? So now we have our grid system. So let's bring back our studio back. So, all right. Drop this. This frame, now I'm just using it to set as a parent frame for my navbar for everything that will be put in here. That's 100. Joe, what did you call the name the other time? Something meat. Joe, what did you call the name the other time?
Housemate.
Okay, Housemate. Yeah.
Housemate, but house and NATE.
Eh? I can't hear you. Okay. All right. Um, let's have this thing to have the brand color name, which is the yellow. So I'm turning off this right here. Let it for. Two, let's have it bold. What should be the in now we have the home, about, service, contact, right? So I'll put home. Let's put in auto layout. Sorry. About, home, about, services, and that's all services. About us and contact us. So you can have, it depends on what you are doing. So you can have dashboard as one of the tabs. You can have dashboard as one of the tabs. Depends on what you're doing. Then let's have our button, our login button, or if it's not login button, you can have our, what is it called? up now. And you can have a login button here too. You understand? Or let's try to have login. Let's have a login there. Which font have I been using today? SF full text. No, really. Let me use um hmm, there is one of purpose is not good. Yes. What's purpose? Okay, all right. That's fine. Flash is best for uh, okay, yeah, let me use Nolito. Let me use Nolito. Yeah. And let me use Flash Play Display. Yeah. So let me use Nolito. For auto layouts, let me use our main color. You don't have a dark to this thing. Let me increase the bits to 40 or 52. Remember the stroke of 10. Let me use 20. Yes, let me use 20. Smoothing. So, do this in to layout. Yeah, well arranged. And this one should be there. So since the home is where we are building, so you should have a board. Should carry a board. And also we can have a line to indicate. Let's have a line. Let me draw the line 42. 42 having this color. Almost increase the width to 2. Increase the width to 2. Increase the height to 2. and I bring it inside my home to have what. Mm, so also two is okay. Are we together? All right. So let's have the what's it called now? Let's have a frame here. Hundred to the top, having the 10 corner radius. Is it 10 or 20? 20. So Joy, help us with the header and the subtext. So, wisdom, you have the floor. Joy, help us with the header text, a catchy header text.
So the question I want to ask is concerning the alignment. So when you say 100 to the top, is it from where the shape is to the top of the main frame?
Look at it, look at
Where the
it,
shape is, okay, to
look
the
at it.
housemate.
Yeah.
Okay,
To
okay,
the frame, there's a frame here.
okay,
There's
okay.
a frame here.
All right, thank you, sir.
Yeah. So let's put our text here. Your home of furniture. Okay. But this is not the header text. Though. I'm just a kind of that will serve a right as this thing. Mhm. Let's have okay. So all right, Joe, let's have the text now. Our header. What should be our header? Okay. Since Joe is not answering us. I think please don't mention something. Your home of luxury furniture. Okay, let's try that out. Your home of luxury furniture, right? Okay. So for our header, let's use our flash display. So that should be 42. Cells to the top. All right, let's have our body text. All right. So I have a text here. So reduce the opacity to 90. There. You have to lay out both of them. We have 16. 16 is okay. Are we together? All right. So let's import a image. Let's import our image here. Let's have our image here. My image is downloading, but while waiting for it to download, let's have our what's it called? Our button here, our CT. Our CTA button here, which is 42. And 44. Our CTA button. Um, yeah, yeah, 20, 20, yeah, 42. And good shop now. Then we change it to our change our button color to this. Okay, we have another button, which is our secondary button. Our secondary button should be explore. Or just explore. Let's use explore. it should carry the white, and it should carry, then have a stroke, a white stroke, 0.5 stroke. Are we together? To lay out. Yeah. I want to reduce the opacity of this here. Then this should be right. Yeah, I think I prefer this. All right, so we can now import our all right. You have the floor.
So for the text that has shop your, I can't see it clearly, but I want to ask for those kind of text, what's the should I say recommended alignment size to use for both text so that it can be eligible? I mean the height for that, yes,
So,
that text.
so you need to understand something. Once you are designing for web, you see the way it's looking here is not how it look like on the web, because it will get bigger. So you need to know how to reduce your this thing here, because once you use a big size of font here, once it gets to the screen, a bigger screen, to just blow out on people's face. So the body text I use here is 16. Do you understand? It's 16. And I use for my header text, I use 72. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand. Yes, I understand you, sir. But I was talking about the alignment, the distance between the texts.
I'm using 12 here.
Okay, so 12 for everything, even the one that has even the text with shop your for your.
No, that's 42.
Yeah.
42 to your text. The text to this header is 24.
Okay. There's one other one you've not gotten. You know, the text has 2 lines. Let me see if I can zoom in. I can't actually zoom in.
I'm coming.
Okay.
This here, right?
Yes, it has 2 lines. So the second line, what's the distance between that second line and the first one?
I'm using the auto line height. The auto line height here.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
So I have my chair here. Cropped. Then reduce it to 500. Let me see what I can bring. Before then, let me have what's it called now? Let me have a rectangle just to fit. Just want to spice things up here. Like, is 7. Let me have it to be 8. Oh, did you just ask the name of the app I'm using to design? Sorry, is this your first time here? You can unmute and talk, please. I just want to confirm. Sunday Alade. Sunday Alade, you're not saying anything again. No?
No, I just wanted to ask because the app you are using is different from the app I'm using.
Which app are you using?
Figma.
That's what I'm using too now.
Well, this one is different from the one I installed on my system.
Eh,
Yes.
Figma doesn't have another app. Oh. It's still the same thing. What could be wrong? Why is it different?
So I just wanted to know because you know in Figma we have like fig jam design and all that. So I
Yes.
want to know the particular one you are using for the design.
I'm using Figma.
Okay.
I'm using Figma. FigJam
Okay.
is a features. Is a feature in Figma.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. Um, reduce your rate. Thanks. Yeah. Thanks. Okay. Mm. Are we together? 650. All right. So let's have one or two. Let's have one or two. Yeah. Let's make it 100. Our fill color should be white. Then we have so we have this thing here. So we have their logos here. So we have it like that. No, social media, this is a marquee, yes. It's a marquee, yes. So it's social media can be there. It's something that we're moving in and out. A marquee, a marquee. Marque. You understand now? So it's something that we're moving in and out. So we have let's reduce it to one or two, or even zero. We have a line. Let's draw a line here. Let's add a touch of blue here. Yeah. Should be 12 or 16. Yeah. The layout as 10 years plus years. And then what should be here? Should be here? Should be here? So now we are done with our website. 72. Now we can now turn off our grid system. Looks like You can see how it looks like now. That's on the surface below this thing. But if you want to add this thing without, let's play without, what's it called? No device. Let's play it. It's with. You can see how it looks like.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Hello. I said, how did you
Like,
play it with no device at all? Like you didn't use any maybe like iPad or something to for the view. I just know you went to that prototype site, but you didn't choose anything later on.
is it here? Show prototype this thing. You can see it's at the top of your this thing here.
Okay,
You can
okay, sir.
see it.
Okay, I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've seen it. Yeah.
So you can see how it looks like. You can see how big it is now. You can see how big it's looking like. So this is how it will surely look like. So that's our this thing. Ah, can we still do the mobile response? I should give you as an assignment.
Assignments. Hope our assignments will not be much like this. Are we still going to do those ones we did yesterday as part of the assignments?
No, I didn't give you an assignment yesterday.
Okay, sir. Okay.
So probably the assignment is I will send this as a JPEG to you. You design this website and do the mobile responsiveness. When I mean mobile responsiveness, I mean, a website can be used on a mobile devices. Do you understand? So how it
Yes.
should look like on a mobile devices. That's what we call the mobile responsiveness. Do you understand? So how it should look like on the mobile devices. If you look at the Dive African site now, if you check the site on your website, on your mobile, you see that it's different from how you see it on your laptop. Do you understand? So I think that will be the assignment. And we are good to go. So I'll send this JPEG as part of the file. So just replicate this design and do the mobile responsiveness. Any question?
Yes,
Wisdom, I didn't hear you.
I have a question.
You have the floor. You have the
Can you
floor.
hear me, sir?
Okay.
Okay. Please, how can you save your the JPEG here?
What did you say?
I think my network is not strong enough. Let me just type.
All right, Samson, you said you want to share your screen. All right, you said how can you save your design as a JPEG? Okay, let me quickly do that then. So this is how I can save my design. So I come here. Can you see my screen? Then I come here. Below it is export. You see the export button. Click on the export button. Make sure it's 3x. Then you can JPEG or PNG, anyone. So an export landing page. Then it takes you to save in your gallery. So you cannot bring it back. And choose to bring it back. You understand? This is a JPEG now. Do you understand that? All right. So with this now, you can do whatever you want to do with it. All right, any questions? Any questions, please?
So I would like to share my screen now, though it's not on the system, but maybe I should just use what's it called? I should use my phone like that. My phone to show you what I want to show you. I'm always
Okay.
having issues with when I did a frame. I'm always having issues. I think maybe when you are done, so that I don't disturb your display for now.
Okay, okay. All right. So any other question aside something? Okay, in the absence of no other question, your so what's the duration of the assignment now?
This assignment is long, though. Before they release the video for us, it reached like Sunday. So give us till like Thursday for us to submit, sir. Please.
Okay. All right, that's fine. That's fine then. Oh, wow. So, all right then. So let's call it a night then, since there are no further questions. All right. So something, let's catch up after this.
Okay, sir.
All right. Have a lovely night rest, please.